Now pleased to be joined by Director of Athletics, Whit Babcock. And first of all, Whit, I know this has been quite the process. I wanted to say congratulations on making the hire as the next head football coach, Justin Fuente.
Yeah, thank you. It's obviously a great day, and again, the chance for Coach Beamer and this team to continue another month and do that, and hopefully have a very smooth transition next to Justin. But we're really pleased with it. We were pleased to get our guy, get him in here early, and hit the ground running. And I think that'll give us a bit of an advantage on some of the other schools out there looking and all that. So we certainly didn't rush. But once we knew who our guy was, that's what we wanted to do, and I was thrilled that this is where he wanted to be too. So, yeah, a great day. I'm proud to be a part of it.
You were very clear about that during the press conference. You said he was our top choice. He was the only candidate that we made an offer to, and on the reciprocal side of that, he said this was the job that I wanted. Why is Justin perfect for Virginia Tech, and why is Virginia Tech perfect for he and his family?
I just felt like we needed a head coach with an offensive mindset. The Bud Foster addition is obviously huge. That was not a requirement for Justin, but we were able to get Justin and Bud together and talk, and that worked really well. So I like his offense. I like the Bud Foster and the continuity, his recruiting, his pedigree, and obviously the work that he did at Memphis, Jon, is incredible. And there's just so many reasons there, but he's the right fit, the community, the family, all those things. So it's great when he's the guy we want, and we were the one he wanted, so that made it easy.
It's going to be an exciting few weeks here, and we hope much longer than that. But as you touched upon, still another month or so of Beamer ball, preparing for a bowl that at this point is not yet known. Justin Fuente will start building his staff. What is that going to look like for both staffs in process here in Blacksburg?
Yeah, I believe both staffs will certainly handle it with grace and class, but we certainly want to be respectful to Coach Beamer and that group, and they'll stay in their offices, they'll coach the bowl game, they'll do all of that. As Justin gets settled and starts to bring his staff in, we're going to put them over in the press box. But you've got one coach working to finish it out right and seniors win a game, and another one that will be really focused on getting his staff together and recruiting. And I think some people might think that awkward. But between Coach Beamer and Justin and their similar traits, I'm confident we can pull it off. But yeah, we'll have a lot going on.
You mentioned Bud Foster, and so many people are so excited that he is still going to lead this lunch pail defense, and Justin Fuente and his remarks obviously amongst them. What was that process like as you got those two together? And you may not have even been in the room, but the conversations that engulfed from there.
Yeah, I actually wasn't in the room. I wanted the two of them to be together, just them, and I thought it was a good sign when the meeting went longer than it was supposed to. But the feedback from both of them afterwards was it was just a really good fit. And Bud deserves a lot of credit. He could have left here many times, certainly had coaching jobs, but for him to work with Justin, he's going to give it his all for Coach Beamer, and then those two together are going to do their best to get us back up to the top and competing for championships. So, yeah, Bud and Justin, I believe, have similar styles and energy and aggression and the right ways, and it's going to be a great team. It'll be fun to watch.
I know since day one as Director of Athletics, and maybe even before that, when you were going through the process of coming here to Blacksburg, you've anticipated that this transition was going to occur at some point. I'm sure you didn't know the exact timing or how it would go down. Now that it has, your level of pleasure in that, and that being something that has already transpired, and could you have foreseen at all the process that actually played out?
Yeah, that's a great question. I certainly knew it. I knew that day would come. When it finally got here, though, it was like, all right, well, you're on the clock, time to do this. But Coach Beamer's grace with it, the timing of it, the way he handled it, made it a lot better, or a little easier to get started on the search. So yeah, I knew that was part of the job. But certainly I was all in on Coach Beamer, and we wanted to do that. But yeah, every now and then as an AD, you got to step up and hire coaches and do that, and that's what we're paid to do. So I'm pleased it's over with. Now we'll transition this new staff in, and I'm looking forward to the holiday break and bowl game, maybe take a little mini vacation, at least a day or two off. But it was great. It was a challenge. It was unique. I hope we don't have to do another one for 29 years.
Absolutely right. Well, Whit may not remember this, but when he hired me, sent me an email that said, you're in store for a heck of a ride.
Yeah.
It's been fun watching everybody orchestrate that. Excited about the future. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thank you, guys, and go Hokies.
Big day for the Hokies, big day for Whit Babcock. He joins us here, and we're very grateful for that.